Hello, it's me, and it's 3 weeks on testosterone. So, do you know what? I've realised how little I know my body, because I'm looking and thinking, is that a new hair? And then thinking, I don't know, it could be, or it could be that I've had that for years and years and years. I've actually never really inspected my body quite as much as I do now. So it will probably be from now that I will recognise changes. My voice is, it's really nice today. Thursday it was really deep and gorgeous. Sunday it went back to being feminine and high again, which was really odd. Some days it's really lovely, some days it goes back to normal again. I suppose it's still sort of playing around. Actually, I had great fun Sunday night at church. I was singing in my feminine range rather than the low range, because as I said, my voice was quite high, and then all of a sudden I started yodeling, cracking, going up and down, and had no control over it at all, and I just cracked up. It was so funny, and I shall look forward to more and more opportunities of yodeling through songs. It's great fun. Okay, well, it's been really hot in England this week, and that's very unusual, and oh gosh, it's really made me want to have top surgery as soon as possible. Up till now it's not really bothered me too much, but wearing a binder in the summer when it's hot, it's horrible, absolutely horrible. On Thursday I went to my middle child's graduation, university graduation, and most of it, it's only about an hour and a half is the actual service, and the rest of it was outside, and I was just melting. It was absolutely horrible. Talking about the graduation, I was a bit nervous because I was meeting all my daughter's friends, and I know that she's out and open with practically everything, and she has a butch lesbian friend, but it was just a bit weird that she calls me mum, and I just wasn't sure. However, it was really good. Her friends were all really just genuine with me. She introduced me as Mum Will, which makes sort of sense, and she's really trying. In the last week she's been really trying to use male pronouns, and so it was Mum Will, he, which was great. I loved it, and I understand that it would take a long time, but I think they're getting it quicker. And Becky's, my oldest daughter, is also using male pronouns more, and so is my mum. My mum is referring, she's slipping up, but then she's going, no, sorry, he. And when she sent an email to my daughter and referred to me constantly as he, because obviously she could correct it when she wrote she. But the fact that she's trying, I'm just so blessed. I'm so blessed to have a supportive family. One thing that I've really had fun with, I've so much more confidence now. Now my voice is that bit deeper. Okay, it's not as deep as it's going to be, and it's not as deep as probably to pass automatically, but I just feel more and more confident. And I took a couple of elderly ladies, I mean they weren't old ladies, but they were sort of probably early 70s, in the car up to scatter their relative, and I did what I've been wanting to do for so long and opened the car door for them, and they didn't bat an eyelid. They were very appreciative, and then they said after the ceremony how sensitively I had dealt with the situation, and it got me thinking that actually that is what trans guys have over cis guys. We know what it's like to be treated nicely. Okay, I never appreciated it when guys opened the door for me because it didn't feel right, and I felt like that was being patronised or whatever. But a lot of ladies who enjoy being ladies do, and I really enjoy doing that sort of thing. I've always opened doors in rooms and shops and things like that. I've always opened doors for anybody, regardless of their gender. But I've never opened a car door before, and it just gave me so much pleasure to be a gentleman, and I'm going to do more of it. I'm going to really thrive being a gentleman, and a kind, understanding gentleman. That's the one I want to be, a proper old-fashioned gallant gentleman. There you go. Talking of being called a gentleman, my endocrinologist's letter came through the post this week, and all the way through he's talking about me, and he's talking about all my physical body, such as breasts and periods and things, with male pronouns. It was just such a bizarre concept, but it just not normal. For instance, he said in his letter that I offered to examine his breasts, but the gentleman refused and said he'd prefer to do it at home. Oh, it was just normal, and it was just so good. And I read the letter over and over, very sadly, read the letter over and over again, because it was just so normal and so wonderful. I am really, really lucky, I know, because it has now been a week overdue. My menses, yes, that is an official word for periods, and I quite like that word, so I shall use it forevermore. I wish I'd known about it a long time, but my menses is now a week late. Now, I'm usually 26 days to 28 days religiously for years and years and years and years, and then it goes on for a week, and I've had nothing. And I really expected that it would take a couple of months before any, stopping, because I know that's sort of average for people. And as I was heavy, I thought that it would be inconceivable that it would suddenly dry up after, the first shot of testosterone, but it has. And I still think any minute now it's going to start. But to be a whole week late is just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And of course that was the reason why I'm anemic. So it will help my general health as well. I must admit, I'm a week before my next dose, and I am starting to feel a little down, a little off. Not depressed and unhappy, just not as up as I was. Just a bit off, and I think it's probably just because I'm due a shot, because I know that's what other guys have found, that that's quite a normal thing. So I'm really, although I'm not looking to the pain, I'm really looking forward to having another shot next week, because I really need it. That's pretty much all there is this week. I don't think I'll do 4 weeks on testosterone. I think I will do a month, because it's the same week. 4 weeks is the Tuesday and a month is the Thursday. So I'll do another update on the 2nd of August when I will have been 1 month on testosterone and have had 2 shots. So I will see you then. Bye.